Okay, cool. So first of all, my name is Jonas. I'm one of the co-founders of Komoot. What we do is we do apps for outdoor activities like hiking, cycling. So we enable exploring. First of all, the question who of you is a product manager? Okay, and who's a designer? Okay, engineer. Okay, cool. So today I want to talk about developing in a fully remote team. So on the one hand we do outdoor sports, but on the other hand what we also do is we work completely spread all over Europe currently. So this is a slide we show every Monday morning where everyone is. And in our company, it's like this, you can work from wherever, and people are floating around working for us. And so it's from Germany to Ireland and Spain, and some people are now in Portugal, and this changes every week, which is pretty nice, because this is what you get back. It's people do stuff in the morning, so they go for road cycling rides or mountain biking or go surfing or go ski touring, which is somehow connected also to our DNA in the company, because we develop products for people who actually do this. And so it's natural to us to say okay, everyone can do this and it's beneficial. You can work wherever and you can do all these activities. So yeah, this is quite nice, but on the other hand, the question that always comes with that is okay, how is this working? It's cool for people who like surfing, but in the end, okay, how do you work? And that's why I thought, okay, maybe I tell a bit about our tool chain we use to make this not nice, but productive. Short introduction, what we do. It's our mission is to enable great outdoor experiences. So basically you can open up our app and you can find tours you can directly do. So you just either you select one of a collection, or you can just filter and say okay, I want to go road biking. It should be 1 hour. I'm a couch potato and I want to go there by train. and we will find different tours for you. And then you can just press go, and then we take you there with a turn-by-turn navigation. It works even in the woods. It's also we use OpenStreetMap a lot because it's amazing data source for it. And so we give all kinds of information for our users. So really to a super detailed level. So you know, okay, which part of the tour will be gravel? Will it be hard? Can I do it with my kids? Can I do it with my grandpa? What's challenging about it? And all this super detailed information. And in the end, users share their tours with each other on the platform, and there's a whole community in the background that also supports the whole system. Because in the background, just as an overview, we always think about okay, we want to inspire people to go out. And they can use Komoot also on other devices, on e-bikes, on GPS devices, hardware stuff. And then they create content. So basically in the background what we do is similar to Mapbox, all the roads and the lines where people go. This is also what we do, take out of the data. And with these data points, we can then recommend the best stuff people can do. So basically, we take the user data and combine it with data mining stuff, and then we can deliver all these tours from every location. So this is the stuff we do in the background. You can ask a lot later, but now, yeah. And first of all, yeah, people like it somehow, and we have more than 4 million users, and work closely with Apple and Google, and yeah, and have a lot of good reviews. So it's working. Cool. So, but now to the topic. So when people think about like creating products, there's like always the picture that comes to their mind. It's like, okay, there are like some people in a room and they have like a lot of post-its and then they write down things and they are creative and then they talk to each other, and this is like super necessary. Like if you don't do it, you won't do a product. And like in the end, there's like the chicken here on the table and say like, hey, that's like the amazing idea, and then the product is created. Like, the problem for us is like we don't have such a room, we don't have post-its, like because everyone is like separated, everyone has just a laptop, and so we need to do something else. And so we have a tool chain, and with like a lot of different tools we use, and the most important things for us is like that we say like, okay, every tool we use is like needs to be in the cloud, and this is not because it's fancy, but we say so we don't use Photoshop or something like this. Like we have like basically no installs. So everything should be accessible to everyone. So if I want to share a design and if someone wants to edit it, there should be like no install at all. If you want to like link something in a document, or if you want to send something via Slack, it should be available for everyone. So independent of their working machine, independent of their workplace. And the third part is like that we say, everyone has the same chance to participate. So this is like super important, like especially like in a remote setup, that you say like, okay, it's not like there are some people in the headquarter or there are some people remote and they have like different chances of like raising their voice or like participating in some kind of process. So everything is, that's why everything is in the cloud. Starting like with design and development, so now I showcase a lot of tools. We use Figma. Does someone know Figma? Who's using it? No one. Okay, cool. You should use it. So Figma is an amazing tool. It's completely browser-based. You can do designs in it, like you can do fancy stuff like design components and so on. And the cool thing is how we use it is we do the initial designs in Figma, and you can watch in real time, like everyone can see in real time the editing. And then we do initial designs, and then like we do a round of feedback. And you can directly comment in the design, so you don't need to export a PDF and then like someone is like putting notes on it and then you send it around or something like this. So basically you can do it in real time. You can just go through and click on it, and you can like have threads on every comment. And so you can discuss it, and then like we do a lot of iterations, and like even like while you're doing these iterations, like the copywriters can directly edit the Figma file. So basically, it's not like, okay, you do a design, then you do a copy, then you recognize, oh, the copy is too long, and so on. So you can actually just do it right now, and that's why it's like super quick. It's like super quick iterations. Then, as I said, like it's accessible to everyone, so you can just like send it to the developers, and everyone can just like participate in the discussion and say like, hey, you forgot all the error states. Hey, how about this? How about that? And this opens up like the whole design process, like to the whole team, and everyone can participate. In the end, what we do is like even we do like all the measures and all the stuff like directly in the files. We have like one file per project. Like all the definitions are there, all the discussions are there, and all the measures. Like developers can just like pick directly out of the file. Yeah. So this is like the first part, and that's why like we love these kind of tools because like it really makes it possible for everyone, no matter where they are, to participate. Second thing we use a lot is Google Docs. Who's using Google Docs? Okay, everyone. This is nothing special, but like what we use it for is that we say like, okay, all the discussions and everything is in there. Like we try to avoid like big Slack discussions and stuff like this. But like we put it there because like then it's also archived for the people. And then we can also have stuff like, okay, we sketch out all the use cases and like have the copy in there. and people can discuss it and link back to Figma and have like a really nice like interlinking of the whole products. What is not possible if you use another like static products where you can't link. So I think linking is one of the most important things for us. Yeah. Then, as we are all remote and sometimes not like working at the same time, we use Loom. Who's using Loom? Cool, 3 people. This is like super nice. It's like a browser extension. You just click and then you can record a video. And when you don't want to write a lot of text, you can just record a video, like showcase things to other people, and then also like link like specific parts, like in docs and so on. So it's super quick to refer like to specific decisions. And yeah, so try it out. Yeah, then we use like Trello and Slack. And I won't tell anything about it because everyone knows it. And what comes with all these online tools is like one of the problems is like everything has notifications. You have like Trello notifications, Figma notifications, Google Docs notifications, Slack notifications. And this is a problem like we haven't solved yet. Like how do you handle like with this overflow of notifications of like 10,000 tools try to get your attention? So has anyone a solution to that problem? Gmail with this, okay. So you put everything into your Gmail inbox and then just like go through. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's like it's also my workaround at the moment. I have to admit. Cool. Then the next question, like in the design process, is for us is like, okay, how about testing? So if you're like in an office, it's like pretty easy. Or yeah, you can bring people and then you like bring some people there and like just like watch people doing stuff. So this is not so easy for us, and so what we do a lot is like remote testing. What we use is like what users do. So there are like tons of other companies out there. But it's like also like pretty nice, like integrated in our whole tool chain. So you can define a target group, country, age, interest, and so on, and then you like define some test tasks, and then like overnight you get like some videos back of users, and then someone cuts out the most interesting parts of the team, and then like we do a cinema session. So also like via video chat. So we like say like, okay, one day a week, like we have like a slot where we always like do this testing, and involve everyone in the team with these things, and then like also integrate like the findings of that like in the other parts of the tool chain. Which is then quite nice because like also like other people can participate, and it's super convincing. It's better than a lot of discussions a lot of time that you just like link a video snippet and say like, okay, maybe it's a real problem and not just made up by a product manager. Cool. So, but the last thing is like what's also one advantage of us is like that we can like do real life testing, yeah, so you have like a team in different parts, and this is like super cool to test the product in different parts, for example, of Europe. If you have like a location-based product, it's like on the one hand it's like a really location matters to us. On the other hand, like you also have like people in different countries and different cultural backgrounds, so you can gather like a lot of insights, or you can ask people like to go out and do something or something like this, which is like a big advantage. If you just sit in Berlin and then you do like some testing and you go out, you will just find some hipsters around Oranienstraße and they won't tell you anything, but like, they are all designers themselves. Yeah, so this is like one advantage like we use, and on the other hand, like what we do is like 3 times a year we bring the whole team like to different locations, so to Mallorca, UK, Tenerife, somewhere, and like and then we do like rent road bikes for everyone, or like and do hiking stuff and so on. So this and then do workshops on it. which is super cool to raise also like some discussions, and then you can directly have like little workshops how to address some problems and so on. And as well, it's essential like to have like all the connections in the team. So if you have like people talking to each other in real world, it's also helpful like sometimes in the year, and it's fun. Yeah. Cool. So. Yeah, that's it. A short introduction in our tool chain. Yeah, if you have any questions, just ask.